Right, hello guys, Watching Geeks and today we're talking about the final 4 episodes of Fear of the Walking Dead. We're finally at the end. This is it. And I was so positive for this series. I was enjoying every single episode and it was perfect. The characters were interesting. The story kept me going and going. I was invested and I said, could this series do one series actually good? In my opinion, Fear of the Walking Dead has been like that for every series, and some of them are all terrible, and some seasons were just like, it did something really good and then it messed up. It did something really good and it messed up. It went back and forth. But this series, series 8, the final series, it was like ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Really good. Up until this last 4 episodes. These last 4 episodes. So, yes, I've just finished watching it. They messed up and did it again. Again. You know how annoying and how much I forced myself. Because I had to complete it. I've had to watch all of the Walking Dead shows. And I had to try and finish this universe. I bought them on DVD. I wanted to finish it. And then at the series 8, it gave me hope. And they messed up. They messed up on the final 4. I'm fuming. Oh, you want to know why? Alicia. Padro. Lying. Running around, finding people. Oh, that person there backstabbed me. Run to here. Oh, that person lied. Do we believe them? No, because they just lied 5 times. But should we believe them this time? Okay, we'll believe them this time. Lie. Follow. Just in this circle of literally people running around, chasing each other, running. And then all this time, take a shot every time they say Alicia or Padro. You'd be out of your mind. You'd be drunk out of your mind. Honestly, what a shit ending. What a way. Fear of the Walking Dead, from start to finish, I can now say didn't have one good series. Not one. Are you kidding me? It was doing so well, and then the last 4 episodes were just trash. I'm fumed. So I actually got invested for once. I actually followed. The only satisfying thing was Alicia. Oh yeah, I predicted, by the way, that the child was Alicia's. It's plot twist. It wasn't. But what we got onto that? But I was like, yeah, I bet that's Alicia's, isn't it? They're leading it up to be. It's gonna be, innit? And then they reveal it's Alicia's, and the mom like, no! And then trying to convince this kid that she's the only family they've got, blah, blah, blah. Oh. And it's trying to parallel what Morgan had with Mo. And Morgan and Mo were just perfect, and this was just forced shite. And then one thing that actually worked so well, and I thought, actually, this could kind of work, was when, obviously, our main character over here had another sacrifice. She sacrificed herself again, in the exact same way, bringing all the herd of zombies to Padro. And technically, she would be the one to destroy Padro, and it would finally be done. No. She does the sacrifice, but survives. No. If she did the sacrifice in the exact same way, the parallel, and then the child of Alicia had to rely on Victor, Alicia doing all that for Victor, and Victor wanting that second chance from Alicia, this could have so worked. It could have been so brilliant that way. I think actually Victor taking on the child would have been the best way. It would have been poetic the way the mom went out. It would have been poetic the way Victor had to have that responsibility and that second chance to prove for Alicia and do it for her. But no, because the child, yeah, the dad was lying. Like he lied every single time about the herd, about Alicia being the mum, about this, about that. He lied. And then all of a sudden on his deathbed, he wants to protect his girl. What can he do? Say that the kid is Alicia's. And we believe it. Oh! The chasing arounds were naff. Also, they also ruined another thing. because obviously we say goodbye to Morgan, but I thought we said goodbye to, I've forgotten his name again. He's disfigured. He's from Negan. Dwayne, I think it is. Yeah, them two split up. However, they get back together, and also he goes back to Negan's, the Sanctuary sort of place. And I just seen how much of a change it happened to him, and he actually become weak being at the Sanctuary. And I found that to be very interesting, and him tackling against Negan with the memories and what he had to suffer, and doing something to someone else like he had with him, was very cool. I actually liked it, and I found it interesting that going back there made him weak. As soon as he got away from there, he becomes strong and leadership and everything. And I thought that was kind of interesting. However, they get back together after realizing how toxic things are. They get back together, and then they decide to go to where Negan was, the Sanctuary. What do you mean they're gonna go back there? Oh, we're gonna make it the way it should have been. Wasn't that the idea of Padra? And him being weak when he goes there was just like, yes. Also, we had Daniel. The heart-to-heart versus with Victor was justified. We needed it. However, at the end, very forced. I didn't mean what I said. Let's be friends and walk our separate way. Have a nice ending. What do you mean? These guys have been bickering forever. And he had his last words. Daniel had a perfect last words. He was like, you're this, you're that. And child, you should run away from these two. And I thought it worked so well. It was all building up to this. And of course, Daniel should have had them last words like that. But then they rewrite it and make it all happy days. No. The only interesting thing about that guy who cuts the hair, I think he's called Daniel. Anyway, him getting his cat back. That was the only satisfying thing from this whole ending, I thought. That was it. Victor goes off with his family, and he sees Alicia in the distance, and he knows that she's alive. Ah, off they go, happy ending. Feels just forced, doesn't it? It just feels like it's just pulling out your ass with, let's give everyone happy endings. But no, like, I feel like Victor taking on the responsibility of Alicia's child would have been cool. The mom's sacrifice, yet again, 2 sacrifices in the exact same way. Fake out death, did not die. And of course, the big reveal, the mom finally seen Alicia after bringing up Alicia, Padra. Throughout this whole series, if you literally take a shot, you'd be wasted. How many times they say them words, it's unreal. Oh, this is a neat Alicia's necklace. This is this. Alicia would have done this. Oh my God. And you bring up the big reveal, Alicia didn't die. I'm sorry, so Kyle, Rick's son, other people, millions of people we've been following, Rosita and all that, from the main show and all that, get bit by zombies, but you're telling me they all die, no one's ever survived a bite, and then you're telling me Alicia survived it? She chopped off her hand, yes, but the infection was still there. It said the infection was still there. But here she is, 7 years later, still alive, and she didn't die. I have a problem with that. That is stupid. I am sorry. No. Also, then she died off screen, which made me think, she's not dead then, is she? And yet again, here she comes. She's not dead. And she sees the nice little reveal with her mom, and then goes, oh yeah, that child isn't mine. I never had a kid. And then this child's just following them along, and they go off in a little car, and they drift off into the sunset. Another happy ending. Shite. Absolute shizer. Never watching Fear of the Walking Dead again. And here's what I'm going to do with my Walking Dead collection now. These Will Beyond, never watching. Fear of the Walking Dead, never watching again. So when I do a watch The Walking Dead, it goes from the main show, and it jumps straight to The Ones Who Lived, Dead City, and Daryl Dixon. That is where we continue with the Walking Dead universe, because that is the only satisfying way and enjoyable way to go forward with the Walking Dead, is The Ones Who Lived, Dead City, and Daryl Dixon. After you finish the main show, jump to them. If you enjoyed Fear of the Walking Dead or World Beyond, credit to you, but I absolutely think they're both dreadful spin-offs. What should I rank these episodes out of 10? 3 out of 10. Series 8 was perfect. It's getting a 6 out of 10 because of that dreadful ending. Yeah, I'm done. Let's not talk about this any longer. Sorry to be so negative, but once you've been following the show for 8 seasons and it can't just land something, and once you've been forcing yourself to get to this ending and finally get invested, and at the end, I'm just fumed. If you got something, if you enjoyed this, because I've seen comments of people say Fear of the Walking Dead is as good as The Walking Dead. Fear of the Walking Dead. If you enjoy this, credit to you. But for me, it just frustrates me. It pulls me out. And people say Morgan was when the show went off course. Morgan's the only thing that kept me bloody going, mate. He had a good ending as well, and a good story for Series 8, which mainly helped me enjoy Series 8. So yeah, I'm done. That's it. Tapping out. Fear the Walking Dead. Never watching again. I am going to watch The Walking Dead again. I love the main show. Beautiful. Perfect. Daryl Dixon, I like. Dead City's a bit weak from the first series, what I've seen, but it's still good. It's still way better than Fear the Walking Dead and World Beyond. So Daryl Dixon, Dead City's doing okay. And The Ones Who Lived, I thought was amazing. A lot of people didn't like. So, you know, I'm enjoying the newer spin-offs, and we're going to hope that they continue and do justice. But yeah, that's my thoughts and opinions, guys, on the Fear of the Walking Dead. That's my final review. Of course, we do Doctor Who, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, Chucky, you name it. Really is the place to be for a geek like me. So join and subscribe. See you guys in the video soon. Have a nice day.